Say hi. I'm literally only making this video because Hope told me to make this video. I feel like I've addressed this topic I don't know how many times, but Hope feels like I should address it one more time. So there was someone who commented on my YouTube. Actually, I don't want to just point this person out. There are multiple people. You know, they come here and there. Most of you support me, and I really, really, really appreciate that. By the way, don't judge my hair. Most of you support me, and I really, you know, appreciate that, and I love you guys so much for supporting me. But I just feel like, you know, I need to make this video. Honey, can you close the door, please? I feel like I need to make this video just to put it out there. I'm from New York, so, you know, if my voice goes a little high pitched, that's just because I'm passionate. It's not because I'm angry. So, I really hate when people, talk about me without doing full research. Please, if you're going to insult me, please at least do your research. At least look me up. Listen, the internet is free. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, it's free in most places. It ain't free over here, but you know, the point is that the sources is out there, okay? Don't sit there and look at maybe my last video or 2 videos and then think that you can make a whole assumption. Even if you've seen my whole channel, you cannot sit here and make a whole assumption about who I am as a person and things like that, okay? Now, if we go back, let's just go back a little bit, okay? And let's look at my first video. Please go back and check my first YouTube video ever, okay? Please go back, okay? Because I feel like a lot of people, again, don't do their research, even basic research. You're already on my YouTube channel, so why don't you go check out my whole channel, and then maybe you can somewhat make an assumption about me. So a lot of people say to me, okay, oh, I don't understand. Why aren't you? I'm gonna say different things that they say. Oh, I don't understand. Why aren't you with the kids every day? Why are you, what you call it? What are you doing with that money? And what you call it? Why are you not helping kids? What's the purpose of this channel? I don't ever see the kids. Da 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 da. Blase blase blase. Da 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 da. And here's what I want to say to that. Okay. With again, trying to be as, you know, calm as possible, because I feel like this is something that I feel like I'm always addressing, and it just pisses me off. Like, it honestly just pisses me off, because first of all, let's go back before even YouTube, okay? So if you guys have been following me for a while now, you guys know that I was a vet tech, okay? When I was in the US, I wasn't even planning on doing YouTube. I wasn't planning on doing any of that. I've been traveling since 2014, okay? I've always been a traveler. I've been traveling for a very long time, okay, y'all? And I feel like you're about to move the car and you're about to mess up. You're about to mess up my little scenery right here. So I've been traveling for a very long time, okay? Now, if you look at my first video, I said the reason why I was making this YouTube channel is because I've always been a travel resource for a lot of my friends and my family. So every time they want to travel somewhere, they're like, oh, please, like, let me know about the visa, let me know about this, da 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 da. They want to come to Africa, blase, 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 blase. And I decided to make a YouTube channel because I was like, people were pushing me to be a travel agent, but I was like, I don't want to be a travel agent. Why should I be a travel agent when for me, I sit there and I plan your whole trip, and then at the end you tell me, oh, well, I don't want to do it, because I knew somebody who was a travel agent and they didn't like it. So I was like, I'm just going to create a YouTube channel and put out travel information there and broadcast my travels. So I started YouTube, and I still am a travel vlogger. Number 1, a travel vlogger. I don't understand why this is so hard to believe when there are millions of travel vloggers out there. Sorry, y'all. Hope is driving. So yes, there are a million. Do you have the stick? I haven't even seen it. There are a million. When I say a million travel vloggers out there, there are a million travel vloggers out there. So I don't understand why some people are giving me such a hard time for being a travel blogger when literally, like, that is what I started off as. Now, Okay, y'all? Let's get into it, okay? While I was traveling, like I always am, while I was traveling, I went to Zimbabwe, okay? That was not my first time in Zimbabwe. I've been to Zimbabwe before. I went to Zimbabwe, and please go look at the video of how this whole thing started. If you're too lazy and you don't want to go look at the video, go to Traveling Sisters page and look at the interview that I did with her, because I tell exactly how this whole thing happened. I've said so many times, I am not a nonprofit. There are so many amazing nonprofits that are out there, okay? Go check them out. If you want a nonprofit, please go check them out and stay off of Jewels on the Run. Please do me that favor, okay? Don't come in here and don't comment and say, because I'm sick of it, okay? I'm gonna start blocking people. Now, I've said so many times, I am not a nonprofit. I am a travel vlogger who happened. I like to know a country. I like to go in here. I like to see how the educational system is. I like to see how the health system is. I don't like to just see the beauty. I like to see everything. While I was there in Zimbabwe, that's when everything happened in terms of me paying for the little girl's school fees. It was not something that was planned. Okay, it was not something that was planned. It wasn't something that I was planning on doing. I did not wake up and say, you know what, like I want to start helping. I want to become a nonprofit or anything like that. No, that's not what you're getting here. I am just a regular New York City girl who knows how it is to be in the struggle, who knows how it is, and I'm not gonna sit here and just come to countries and just take and don't give. That's just how I travel. A lot of people, there are millions of people who come to these countries every single year and see that these kids are starving, and see that these kids can't go to school, see that these kids are roaming around in the street and they don't do anything, and yet I sit here and I try to do something, and yet I get criticized for it left and right, like, oh, why aren't you doing enough? Why aren't you doing this? Oh, the people that gave you the money, are you da-da-da-da-da? Hope. I show hope today because I was so pissed off, okay? Did I show you the bank account today? I have a specific bank account that the donations from GoFundMe, PayPal, wherever it is that you donate, it goes directly to the account. When you look at the account, is the money all there? He can vouch for it. At this point, I feel like posting the damn bank account onto the YouTube because it's ridiculous. Guys, not for nothing, we're good. We're good. I've been traveling since 2014. I made this YouTube account 1 year ago. We're good. We have money, okay? No one needs to take anybody's donations. And on top of that, everybody who donates, whenever I do spend the money, I shoot videos, I put receipts, I show the money in the video. Like, it amazes me. Now, the reason why, you asked, the reason why the money is still in the account is because I have not gotten to Zimbabwe. As you guys know, we started this journey and we're going to Zimbabwe, and then all the donation money hopefully will be spent. We'll see what happens. We'll see, you know, how many kids need help, blase, blase. There was a lockdown. I don't understand why people don't know that coronavirus is here and there has been a whole pandemic. Did we forget this year, how this year went? Did we forget when the whole DJ Khaled staff, all of this stuff happened back in March? In the beginning of the pandemic, everything was locked down. We could not go anywhere. I didn't leave until July, and I came to Tanzania. I did not go to Zimbabwe. So therefore, the money has just been sitting there until we can go to Zimbabwe, okay? I am a landlord in New York. I get rental income. I promise you, the amount of rental income that I make is more than the donations that you send me. I promise you. Is it not, Hope? Is it not? Trust me, we are fine. We are fine. So I would really like if you guys can stop insulting me and stop saying all of this stuff that's just completely not true. It's just not true, and I'm honestly, like, I'm really sick of it. Like, it makes me feel like, why did I even do this to myself? And it's funny because I have celebrity friends and I talk to them and I say, I don't understand, how can you be so rich and how can you not do anything for the community? And I understand why they don't, because even if they do something, they get criticized for it, and because they're not doing enough, because they're just not. I remember reading something online where Beyonce donated like $100,000 to like an organization or something. They were like, it was nothing but negative comments. I can't believe she only donated $100,000. Are you kidding me? That's how it is. Now, with that being, now I'm gonna keep going because y'all done pissed me off. Now, with that being said, Someone said to me, oh, why aren't you broadcasting the kids every day? Let me tell you something. I'm not with the children every day. I'm not. But guess what? The children are going to school every single day. Why? Because of me. Money that I've taken out of my own pocket. For these kids to be able to go to school. Half the kids in Zimbabwe that are going to school is because of me. Because of the money that came out of my pocket. So, again, you need to stop. I was just telling Hope, okay? I was just telling Hope about the fact that I seen Meek Mills or something like that. One of the artists, there was kids who was selling water for $1 and he gave them $20 for one water, and everybody criticized him. How can you only give him $20? You rich, you da-da. This boy got $20 for one water that he would have got $1 from anybody else, and yet you do something nice, and yet everybody has something to say. It really is amazing. How many travel YouTubers out there? How many are them out there? And they do absolutely nothing for the country besides promote the country. And yet I sit here, do I not pay? I pay for people's dinners off camera. I help kids. I bring stuff to the orphanage. Let me tell you something. The money, all those books and stuff like that for the orphanage, how much money did I spend? I spent about $500 US out of my pocket. For those children that I didn't even use the donation money. Hope is there in witness. And yet people still consistently criticize me for what? Because I'm a travel YouTuber? Because you guys want me to be a nonprofit? First of all, I don't have a problem being a nonprofit. That's not my issue. But before you sit here and you come at me and say, well, why don't you be a nonprofit? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? First of all, to be a nonprofit is not that easy. You need a whole board of administration, okay? I know the reason why I do it. I know my purpose. So to sit here, and this is why there's so much corruption, because you have too many people, too many hands in the pot. So no, I would rather not sit here and create a nonprofit and have to build a whole team and have to build 5 different people who has the hand in the pot, and then this thing, I know the money is not actually going to the kids. No, forget that. I would rather, even if nobody sent me any donations, if I see a kid, I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna put that kid back in school because that's who I am. Period. Same with the woman that I did the Malawi interview with. It was just an interview to find out about how life is in Malawi. I did not know at the end of the video that I would sit here and I would pay for her child's school fees. I did not know that. And I don't need accreditation or validation from anybody at all. But don't sit here and come on my YouTube channel and tell me that, oh, what's the point of your YouTube channel, If my YouTube channel is not useful for you, please, there are millions of people out there who have YouTube channels. Please exit. Please do. But don't sit here and comment and be negative and be like, oh, well, I don't understand, why don't I see the kids every day? Because I'm not with the kids every day. That's why. I'm not with them every day. Is there anything else that I need to touch base on?
No. That's bad.
Poor Hope. Y'all, I be getting these comments of Hope. I be venting to Hope, and I think this is why he said to make this video, because I think maybe he's tired of hearing it. But he just be like, because Hope knows me and he knows the truth and he knows where my heart is, and there's so many things that's off camera that happens that I just do that I sacrifice for myself. Do you understand what I'm saying? I completely sacrifice for myself to say, you know what, like, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not going to I'm gonna cut back maybe on something that I want. Maybe I'm not gonna go get my nails done because I'm gonna go, help somebody else out and stuff like that. And yet to sit here and to hear people just talk negatively about me when no one actually knows me. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, okay? There are so many nonprofits out there Go check them out. If that's where you want to go, that's fine. It's no problem. It's really, really, really no problem. I promise you that that's not going to stop me. It's really not. It's not going to stop me. Because if there's a child in need and I got it, listen, let me tell you something. If I got $1 and somebody need 50 cents, they get it. That's just how I am. That's how I am. I grew up in the foster care system. I know how it is. I know how it is to struggle out here. And I just know. I know. So please do me the favor, okay? Step number 1, do thorough research on me before you come on my page. Okay? Do thorough research on me. Okay? 2, keep your negative comments to yourself. Is there anything else, my love? And God bless.